All right, dude. You ready to go? Of course you are. All right, let's do this. Let me give a couple of pucks for visuals here. Let's give one right there. Maybe one right there. All right, I like to do one in the center lane. I also like to use the blue line angles. Blue line angles give you a nice, good distance to cut across the street, or crease, not street. Make sure you look both ways though. Actually applies for both. All right. Okay. Let's scooch these pucks out of the way. Let's scooch this puck out of the way for now. All right. This is what we're going to do, bud. Over here. First off, let's put this mic on you. Next time you're at ZHQ, I got a set of pads for you. Okay? That'll perform a little bit better than these Reeboks.
Yeah, like because the pants are like too down, so my dad needs to get short pads.
Well, it's kind of more or less the stiffness in the pads. Those are a little bit softer pads. You get like some pads that are a little bit stiffer in the form. They have better form, and they just perform a little bit better as you are in your like your butterflies when you drop down. The rotation of the pads. Let me move these out a little bit more for you to start here. All right, I'm going to start on top of the crease. Okay. Pretty similar to we've started out before in the past. We're going to start right in the middle. Okay. We're going to move out to the side, then right back to the top. Out to the side, right back to the top. So let's start here. Okay. Let's say the puck is further closer to that blue line, right? If the puck is out there, where do you think some of the other players might be?
Somewhere here.
Probably like right in front of you, right? To try and screen you. Someone should be right here. So sometimes, okay, we have to look up and over them. Well, let's say the puck is moving this way. I can take these side steps here, look up and over them. I'm going to get set as if there's a possible shot. I'm going to T-push back to the top. All right, so I'm going to take some side steps here, okay, looking over, set the feet, boom, right over. Okay, a couple things, my hands together. So when I sit down, I don't have to do anything with my hands at all. I can just set my feet. And when I set my feet, that's not how we set our feet. We gotta sit the butt down, stay narrow, okay? And then I can turn, open up. Step, step, step. Turn my whole body, okay? By leading with my head and hands. Boom. Right back to the top. Make sure, okay, we get out to the top and not just stop in the middle of the crease. A lot of goalies will tend to push and stop right here. And this couple inches is really, really important, especially in the middle. So when we turn, I'm going to make a curved push. So not just straight across. As I open up and I get on my T, I'm going to round it out. All right, that little couple extra inches is going to be huge, especially for young goalies. Okay, so let's start with this one. All right, nice and tall. Yep, gloves together, side step, side step. Yep. Set the feet. T push over. Nice, good. Side step, side step. Boom, boom, boom. Sit down, boom, nice. Good. All right, make sure we're not coming too far out. I don't need you to get lost out here in the white. Just right to the top, okay? But that's pretty close. Keep going. Let's get two more each way. Boom, boom. Boom, T-push. Okay, so did you notice how your foot kind of went this way? I want to go underneath it. Underneath it. So the reason why I want to go underneath it is I want to get my chest fronting the play, or in front of it. Okay, so if I get around here, I'm kind of going to be turning, and it's going to throw me off a little bit. So if I turn this way, get to the middle, then out, my chest is going to be big the whole entire way. And that's going to add to our bigness, up, out, big. All right? Yep. Boom. Good. One more each way. Yeah. Solid. Sit. Yeah. And then out. Yeah, good. Stay square to your pucks. Good. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. Okay, great job. What I loved here is you were about to do that same type of push you did earlier. You stopped yourself and you did it in a much better fashion here. That's using the brain, okay? So now everything's set, all right? We're set, we're set, we're set. We're gonna do our little tiny shuffles, okay? These aren't necessarily, we're gonna go really, really fast because I want your feet to get a little warmed up here. So, T-push. I want you to get a whole bunch of tiny, tiny, tiny pushes, right? We're gonna do this twice each way, and then we're gonna slow it down. But I want you to get as many little pushes as possible. All right, here, okay? Not necessarily a technique thing, as we're just trying to warm up the nervous system and get the feet moving a little bit here, okay? Push, 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 push. Yeah. One more each way. Okay. What did you notice as you were pushing again top of the crease? Where did you end up at? Did you stay along the top of the crease, or did you end up somewhere else?
End up somewhere else.
Where were you? You can kind of yeah, a little bit. You can kind of tell a little bit of the markings, the shavings on the ice. That's my favorite part. All right. So our footwork I love it. It's like artwork a little bit here. So, but it tells a big story here where we're going, where we're getting lost. But, okay, so you did get a little bit lost out here as far as maybe your depth control, maybe you got a little bit further. What you did a great job of, though, is staying square all the way through. So that was great. That's really important. That's going to help you be big as well. Okay, now we're going to slow it down. We're going to do push, 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 T-push. Push, 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 T-push. So now the last ones were a little bit to warm up the quick feet. This is going to be a little bit more of a technical push and a strategic push, right? We got to follow them and be patient and make sure we don't push too far. So push, stop, push, stop, push, stop. Boom, right over. Okay? Let's see that. 2 times each way. Yep. Nice, solid. Good, glove up, glove up. Pocket up, pocket up, yep. Good, one more. Solid, dude. Okay. All right. That was great, dude. Let's get dropping down now. Now, instead of getting over there in like 3 to 4 shuffles, let's get over there in 2. All right? Our double shuffle. All right? Remember that in our double shuffle, that first push is really quick, and it's followed up by another push right away. All right? The first push is like a turbo boost. So push, push, and then we can drop our knees down. And then what do I do next? If I want to do a full recovery push back to that puck, what do I do next?
Oh, eyes and hands.
Eyes and hands, boom. And then I drive up that knee, and then I can get that big push. So push, push, Boom. All right. Eyes and hands here. What is going to help me drive my knees down really fast?
Is not standing wide.
Yeah.
Standing like clear.
Okay. And you want to push your knees down really fast as best you can. Your chest can kind of help that a little bit. Your whole entire body can help that a little bit. Okay? Make sure you're keeping your chest over and we're not coming back. Keep that chest over. And then again, just like you said, eyes and hands, full recovery T push right away. All right, let's see it. Let's get 3 each way. Nice, solid. Good, and hold up, all right? Just like you get your eyes to this right away when we push back the middle, I want you to get your eyes to that one right away. All right? Right idea. Okay, start in a better stance. Okay, let's start right away in a really good butt down, gloves up, good strong stance. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, really make sure you get your eyes and hands around a little bit more. Back up a little bit, get on top of that crease. Keep going, keep going. You got one more to do this way. Yeah, and so one of the things that happens too when I get my hands around, there's something, so my body's all connected to each other, right? So there's a little bit of a chain here. And what happens here is when I initiate it, or if I start it with my eyes and hands, the rest of the body is going to come with. If I just do this and then I lift up, I'm going to be a little twisted around. So I want the bottom half of my body to follow my hands. But I'm going to start with my eyes and hands, and then it goes up. Okay? Oh, boom, here, right away too. So let's try one more each way and really think about that portion of our full recovery push. Yeah, close. Boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. And so the other thing that kind of happens too here is your leg can kind of tuck back a little bit here. We still want those toes to be leading out, all right? But you can kind of tuck back a little bit to get the hips going where we want to go. All right, let's get going on more of the blue lines and get all the way across the crease. We're not going to slide just yet. Well, let's try this. Let's do our hop steps across, okay? We're going to start with a little bit of a glide back. And I'm going to switch up, I'm going to switch up your angles a little bit here. And we're going to go to the red lines. Boom. Cool. Okay. So, new location. We're at the red lines now. We're going to hop step across. Okay? First, let's try this. Let's glide out, glide back. Remember, when we glide back, we don't just want our feet to get wide, and then I can't do anything, right? So I want my feet go straight, bring them right back. So I get them on the railroad tracks. And then right from here, I'm going to turn, get my eyes to that puck, hop, step it across. Out, boom, back, right over. Okay? Eyes right to the pucks. Out, back in, close, boom, boom. Yeah, close. Keep working. Keep working on it. Let's do a couple of these each side. And let's bring ourselves, let's go to about the puck here, right? No further. Boom, boom. Nice. That one had a lot of power. Yeah, that was awesome. Split up. There we go. Much better angle. There we go. Good. One more each way. Good. Okay. I want you to do one more each way, but this is what I want to add on to it. After you hop step across. You right?
Yeah.
After you hop step across, right? Nice little glide back right here. Boom. I want you to drop down in that butterfly, and then I want you to visualize a glove save. Okay? Right here. And then we'll do same thing back the other way. Boom, hop step across, drop down in that butterfly, and then visualize a block or save. What do we get to the puck every time? Nose. Yeah, so the puck is coming to my glove. I want my nose to my glove. Nose to puck, nose to glove. Okay? One more time each way. Visualize a glove and a block or save. Boom. Nice. Good. One more time to that glove side. Yep. You got it. Drop down. Glove. Okay, so instead of though right here, go back down. Go butterfly. Instead of here, where else? Where should we make it instead? Yeah, and get your nose behind. Good. And then you can windmill it. All right, let's start sliding. Same startup that we had before. Okay, I'm here. All right, I'm coming out. I'm gonna turn, butterfly slide, right back up. Eyes up. Eyes here. Boom. Right out. Boom. All the way through. Now, are my hands moving when I slide, or are they staying controlled? They're gonna stay controlled. Okay. What about my upper body? So here's the big thing.
It stays the same.
Yeah. If, right, I keep it nice and controlled, it's going to be easier. But here's what could happen. A lot of goalies go like this, and here, and here, and they're just all over the place. It's way more work than you need to do. Right?
Oh, God.
Control that upper body, okay? All right, let's get those butterfly slides cracking and whacking here.
No start?
Glide out, glide back.
Where? Oh,
We'll start with the glide out and glide back again.
yeah. Oh, God.
And as soon as you push, bring this knee down right away. There we go. Okay.
Let me start.
What needs to, so another thing that needs to happen a little bit better here is I need to turn and let's get our eyes on the puck. So go here, eyes on the puck, then slide right to it. Okay, keep working. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and again, same thing. So when you're going this way, you lead this leg up. Let's bring it down right away. All right? That's going to help you get over there much faster. Keep going. Keep working. Keep working. Get low. Get the butt down. Get low. Yeah, build that power. That's better, dude. All right. You don't have to go past the pucks today. Just go right to them. That's as far as I want you to go. All right? Stay narrow. Stay narrow. Good. Last one. Big, strong push. The knee down. Good. All right. Okay. Scooch out for me real quick. We're going to go Okay. A little bit of, we'll start back from the middle. Okay, and push these out a little bit further, give you an appropriate distance to slide here. Okay. We're going to start here. We're going to turn. Look at this puck. We're going to butterfly slide, then power leg right back. All right, turn, butterfly slide, power leg right back. For these first couple, I just want you to keep your hands up and control your upper body. And then after a couple after that, we then will get our gloves at each of them, and we'll visualize making a save. But for the first couple here, let's just keep our hands nice and controlled, work on really good body control. Okay? All right, let's go. Start in the middle. All right. Yeah, no gliding out and back here, just starting on top of our crease. Boom, boom. Put the knee down right away. Oh, no, right here. So just butterfly slide, power leg, get up. Butterfly slide, power leg, get up. Yep. Yep. Good. Now try and control your hands. Good. Keep your hands with my stick. Ready? One. Drive that knee up a little bit more. Yeah? Drive that knee up a little bit more. Right up. Gloves up. Good. Right here.
I'm tired.
I know, you're working hard. Dude, that was really good. Couple more, couple more. Right? This is our last one. Yes. Good. One more this way. Okay, so now I want two more each way when we're going to add those glove and blocker saves in. All right? So when you slide over to this puck, right, I'm going to act as if I'm going to try and save that puck. Boom, glove save, power leg over, boom, blocker save on that one. Same thing over here. Turn, butterfly slide, boom, power leg back. Pocket up. All right? Two more each way. Boom, grab a drink of water. Boom, glove save, power leg over, blocker save. Look to where you're going first. Boom, I like it. One more each way. Turn and look to where you're going. Yes. Good. Drive your knee up more. Yeah. Last one. Boom. Biggest glove save ever. All right. Great job. Go grab some water, dude.